Hello everyone who likes to relive the early 2000s a little bit too much. I am Border, also known as BorderRRR, and welcome to Relic 2. RTS commentary specifically. This is, of course, recorded post-game. And first things first, I goofed up the setup of this. I tried to set things up so that it would be like, you know, I would be on a team with one AI, and the other AI team would be, like, I don't know, basically 2v2, and I goofed horribly. What ended up happening was these three, thankfully easy AI ended up ganging up on me, and I'm not sure how they did that. At least I think they did. I don't know. Anyway, basically being betrayed by Americans, so, like, I don't know. Although it was, I guess it was my fault. But anyway, this was a huge amount of fun. Red Alert 2. I don't know. It is I don't know people's thoughts on this game, but I think it is very well regarded in general, and it's one of those games, I think it has aged a little bit better than the first Red Alert, because it's a little bit more silly. It's a little bit less true to life, like they just lean in really hard into the silly time travel and the cutscenes and stuff like that. Man, the live action cutscenes of this, they are fun to watch. They're so camp, it's so great. And turns out going into the customized battle thing resets everything, so we're starting off strong. We're starting off really, really strong. Oh boy. Also the fact that, like, I don't know, the sub-factions within them is like, are you sure about this, guys? Are you sure? Anyway, Korea's the best because they, like, you know, their Harrier jets are better, Black Eagles. And you've probably looked at the the length of this video. This went on way longer than it should have. I was hoping for between 20 to 30 minutes, and well, the easy AI proceeded to bully me for almost an hour, so that's hilarious. Also the fact I didn't know this map and I didn't know what I was doing. Crying shame. I am very out of practice with this game, which is precisely why we're playing on easy. Like, goodness knows, people who actually know what they're doing will be shaking their heads at this, but I was still finding my feet again. I actually did do 2 skirmishes before this as a kind of warm-up, and I gotta say, it was super fun. That's actually why I did 2. It delayed the recording of this, because I was actually having a really good time, which honestly is a very good it's a very good sign for a video game, especially one that's like 25 years old. I believe the first Red Alert came out in about was it the year 2000? So yeah. Also, it occurred to me that, like, yeah, I felt in a Command and Conquer mood, and then I realized, oh right, I have the whole collection. Like the whole collector's edition of CNC on Steam, so I might as well use it, you know? I might as well go through the old-ass games and see what's fun. And this game is super fun. It's good. And the music is baggin'. Seriously, like, Red Alert 2 might have some of the best music I've ever heard in RTS. I'm trying to think of one better off the top of my head, but, like, with this tune in my ears, I just can't.
New construction options.
So yeah, and also the last RTS commentary we did, in case you missed that one, was on 9-bit armies. And I gotta say, that does not hold a candle to this. There's just something about this game that it has better style. It's got so much more personality. It's got better music. It actually has better graphics, astonishingly, because it's like, it is retro in a way that is actually pleasing to the eye. I love the way the GIs walk, by the way. They're just literally just walking along super casual, like holding their guns one-handed. It's hilarious. But anyway, just setting up GIs on the cliffs there. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not, but this is me sending me tanks off to go see what's what. And immediately, this is something I was trying in the whatchamacallit, like in the warm-up skirmishes I did, and there's pretty good results that kind of essentially go lure the enemy out of their base into a defensible position, because Duggan GIs are actually really good. And here's the first new mistake, is putting all your ore refineries too close together.
Building.
And then you walk into this and go... GIs aren't super good at dealing with tanks, but it don't matter.
Training.
Also, but veteran GIs absolutely kick ass. It's fantastic. I think those GIs rack up a hell of a kill count over all of this. Also, yeah, there are things that haven't aged well about this game, like
Building.
what's something that hasn't aged well? I don't remember. It's, I think, the whole how to repair vehicles. I think later Command & Conquer games did that a lot better.
Construction complete.
Particularly Command & Conquer 3, where there's just little repair drones floating around, like your war factories and stuff like that. And, yeah, I think that is better than the rather convoluted way you repair stuff in this game.
Construction complete.
Although, the point of this, like, this is Command & Conquer style RTS, right? It's very fast-paced,
New construction
and, like, yeah, the whole dang point is that, like, you bum rush the opponent.
Training.
I hope you lot like watching Rocketeers do things, because Rocketeers actually save my ass during this, to the point where if I play this again, which I'm not in a huge hurry to, not because I had a bad experience, but just because, like, I don't know, there's a lot of other things on my plate, I don't know how I'm gonna play the Soviets. How are you supposed to play the Soviets? Because, like, they don't have Rocketeers.
Unit ready.
How do you play RTS games without, like, flying units that can just run around and shoot things?
Unit ready.
It's fantastic. Also, the Black Eagles were not helpful. Mostly because it requires them to have an airbase that's not blown up. But I'm spoiling the video a little bit at this point. Alright, so you can see me, hopelessly out of practice, fumbling around a little bit. Really should have... I'm really just digging in, and... honestly, it really did build lads just in time, really.
Chronosphere detected.
And they've already built super weapons. I think if I'm going to play this again, I'd turn the bloody super weapons off, because frankly they're just irritating.
Unit ready.
Like, I mean, if it's easy AI, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a big wuss. Because also, if there's a whole bunch of AI, you know what would be actually smarter? Is, like, setting up the frickin' game correctly so it's a team match. I'm not even sure you could do that in this game. It's such a thing I've taken for granted in, like,
Unit ready.
in games, like, just Command & Conquer games especially. Like,
Training.
kind of thought you could just do that. Turns out, nope. Turns out, nope, it's not super easy to do that. I do love those little pillboxes, though.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Whee! And of course I go for that Iron Curtain, and it does not work very well at all.
Unit ready.
Yay! If in case it's not obvious, I'm old school RTS in this way, damn it, if it was just a little bit more, we could have killed that, but meh.
Unit ready.
Oh well.
Building.
And here I am just trying to build up, being all turtle-y. And yeah, it's you're gonna see how that turns out.
New rally.
Looking at my look, here's the thing: if you want to get better at RTSs, like well, firstly, frickin' walkthroughs, damn it.
Unit ready.
But also, like, recording your own footage is like really a good idea, because then,
Unit ready.
wow, cliffs are actually really helpful. I do not remember this game like having high ground as such an advantage.
Our base is under attack.
Whee!
Unit promoted.
I think, yeah, at this point, prism towers are a good idea.
Repairing.
Also, I think I prefer the allies in this game simply because I'm more used to a kind of defensive style of play. Why did you put all your important buildings, like, right next to each other?
Weather control device detected.
Well, right there. I don't know why the easy AI guns straight for the super weapons. What the hell do you... what... easy? What... I don't know. I think old school games... they go ham on the difficulty a little bit, just a little bit. They really, if nothing else, it's a lot of action.
Unit promoted. Insufficient funds. Ore miner under attack.
Ore miner under attack. Oh no! Go get it. All right, that's the one thing that we don't miss about old school RTS games, or at least old school Command & Conquer games, is that bloody Nora. Also, I really should have built walls. Walls would have been a good idea. Oh boy. What you gonna do?
Ore miner
What
under
you gonna
attack.
do? And now I'm just getting distracted by the action because it's so fun. How does this game still look like aesthetically pleasing? By the way, I did do the trick. There's a trick. You gotta do things to the initiation files of the game in order to kind of like, whoops.
Warning, chronosphere activated.
Great.
Our base
Right, so there's my one little victory right there. Right, I just zoned out for a second because I was distracted by the action. Right. I actually thought I got confused. Actually, I thought those were enemy GIs that were dug in, but they were mine. It's all good, baby. All right, which way do we go? Where does Prism Tower go? Place it.
ready. Low power.
Oh no, you fool! Noob mistake! You know, this would go really well if it wasn't for the fact that, I didn't know how to play this game that well. But anyway, like, you know, at this point, what was I feeling? I was feeling reasonably confident of, like, what's happening. Oh. Oh boy. I don't know what was going through my brain here. I was like, I was just thinking to myself, I was like, alright, let's try and do things. And whee! So much for your stupid paratroopers.
Construction complete.
If nothing else, it is pretty cool. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm starting to, like, be kinder to my younger self in the sense that, like, maybe RTS games were really hard this whole time. And maybe I wasn't just a big wuss when I was a kid. Maybe I just did find it really hard. Oh no. The AI is also kind of smart in the sense that, yep, they popped an iron curtain. Right there it is. Oh boy. Oh dear. And Iron Curtain is like... Also, like, I guess the concept of super weapons in games like these is like... I don't know, pretty cool, honestly. But, like, I'm just getting distracted by the action again. Man, I'm getting distracted by the shiny, and there goes my bloody barracks.
Building.
You bastards! Oh, this is where the oil derrick gets broken.
Unit
Damn
promoted.
it. Should have built walls. Should have played better.
Construction complete.
How to play better? I don't know.
Unit
Oh,
promoted.
Wow. Also the fact that they basically completely ignored my units to focus on my buildings as well.
New construction
Man.
options.
Old school AI was ruthless.
Construction complete.
Compared that to
Insufficient funds.
Compared that to, like, I don't know. Are games today wussy? Not necessary. I don't think games today are necessarily, like, easier, made for babies kind of thing. Also, looking back over here, hey, at least I managed to focus down some stuff. Whee! Excellent. Alright, so Red Alert. What can we, like, I was ragging on 9-bit armies earlier. This is at the very least, like, actually, the easy AI in this game is, like, a decent... I found it a decent challenge. And yeah, I know, it's easy AI, and I got all that bloop, bloop, bloop. But also, it's like... Well, I don't know. I'm out of practice. I'm making excuses here. I know. But at the same time, like, shut up. But anyway, like, to compare this with 9-bit armies, which is like a... Let's be honest, 8-bit and 9-bit armies is like a pale imitator that I think this is... Yep, nukes. This is the first time I get nuked. I say first time because, like, guess what, Buttercup? It happens again. And I immediately lose.
Chronosphere activated. Low power.
And I get hit with every super weapon at once. The AI, I think, just gangs up on me. I don't know why it does that.
Repairing.
It would be so cool if it didn't do that.
Construction options.
I don't know why, like, I don't know. Maybe I should, like, actually... You know what? I should have looked up how to set up a proper, like, team game here. But I didn't, and so here we are. That sucks. Anyway, I think this Soviet player actually managed to cripple right there. But yeah, that's, like, ugh. There's the weather control of the chronosphere. Oh dear. Oh dear. It also really kind of sucks that what do we call it? That your aircraft like just immediately crash land when they when they run out of when their airbase gets destroyed. Oh, you. Okay, I keep confusing my dudes for like the enemy allied team, allied. No one is allied with me. I'm all by myself. There's the bloody Iron Curtain again. So much for that prism tower.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Yeah, I swear, if I really do think the AI just decided to ally against me for, I don't know, daring to be the one human being, like when the robot terror drones.
Unit promoted.
Great. I forgot about the terror drones. I really did.
Yes, sir.
Ore miner under attack.
Terror drones are the most annoying damn unit in this game.
Yes, sir.
Really. Like, at this point, it's like, yeah, I forgot about those. I forgot about those completely. Not a big fan. I think maybe the best thing to do against them is, like, have a repair thingy run. I should have built a war factory, and I didn't. And now they're doing that thing. Rude! Rude. I think actually, like, I've only really very briefly played Typerian Sun, but I believe there's a unit in that game called a Limpet Mine, which basically is like the Terror drone but worse. But at this point I'm like, that was me considering whether to bail on this and try again. But I thought to myself, you know what? If I lose against easy AI, it's gonna be really funny. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that. We're gonna struggle through. We're gonna do our best. Because you know, like here is the mantra from Dwarf Fortress: losing is fun. That bloody plane flew straight over that base. Of course they're allied. Why wouldn't they be? Boy. Rude. Easy AI is rude. Also, how did my ore refinery dudes not all die from terror drones? I'm not sure. At this point, like, you will notice I have one mineral up there. Literally just one. And so now we're actually having to be clever. And I hate being clever. Well, I don't hate being clever, but, like, it's hard. And sometimes your brain hurts and you just want to play silly old RTS game. Man. Also, fun fact, you increase the resolution, it zooms out. Which is really handy, actually. You might notice it is, the resolution is a little bit funny. Or is it? Hold on a minute. Yep, it is a little bit funky. I might edit that. Oh, you rude bastards. You rude bastards with your frickin'... That level 3 tank right there is, like, absolutely gonna save my bacon later. It's amazing. Why is my phone going bzzzt? Why is my phone going bzzzt? Oh, that's why. Right. What do we do here? What do we do? Well, this is just me trying to eliminate at least one easy AI before I am destroyed in humiliation. Also, I didn't realize that your like airfields don't repair your aircraft, which is a bit of a bummer. And I get nuked again. Yep. Where? Yep.
Unit lost. Low power.
So rude. So rude that they're just going for me. Like, literally on the one saving grace is that the AI is not quite smart enough to spread out their super weapons. And it's just a damn miracle that I just didn't, like, that they didn't nuke my ore refinery right here. It would have been over. So, yep. I somehow have one left. Oh, boy. So now we go full commando style. Can you imagine if flying infantry was a viable real thing? In real life, by the way, like, jetpacks are like... At this point, they're still kind of... I guess drones are kind of like flying infantry because, like... that's kind of what they're like... The infantry use them. There's a flying thing, it could be like a little bit of air support, and it's small and sneaky.
Unit promoted.
I do like how it's like sci-fi retro this is, and the fact that you have like jetpack troopers doing things. Alright, so I don't remember if this is like... I don't remember if that flak turret like needs power in order to function flawlessly, but like... It'd be a problem if it is. War miner, thank you. Kill. I already took out their construction yard at this point. It's pretty good. Oh boy. It's just token repairing right there. Oh look! Some GIs. Wow. Also unit veterancy, like, you're rewarded for keeping your dudes alive. Oh! You just sold everything. Why did you do that?
Construction complete.
Oh!
Player defeated.
Yay!
Promoted.
Oh no.
Iron curtain.
Oh, not again!
Our base is under
Why? Man. Seriously, like, next, I think next Command and Conquer game I play, I'm gonna turn the super weapons off, because I'm sick of this nonsense. Means that, like, I don't know, it's a... I mean, I know why super weapons are a thing in this game. It's to break stalemates. It's like, if one dude is, like, really well dug in, it's like, it's a pain in the... It's like, it's a pain in the ass to deal with them. But at the same time, I would, like, you know, I just want to make the Maginot Line. I should have played as the French. Stop shooting my power plant. It's my last power plant. Also, where did I get all that cash money bling bling? I don't know. That's what I call it. Don't judge me. Alright, so... Oh, you assholes. Oh, thanks for switching targets. Can you please fly where you're supposed to go, Rocketeers? Right, so you might have been noticing that these Rocketeers are absolutely saving my ass right now. It's fantastic. Oh boy, and I can't replace them. So yeah, I'm up against a wall, with super weapons ticking down yet again. Oh boy. And I'm just selling stuff, like, at this point. Whee! And that one veteran... I only have one Grizzly tank left, and it is magnificently pulling his weight. So at this point, I'm like, okay, this is the point where you space your stuff out, dude. So you don't...
Building.
Not Air Force Command, you stupid.
On hold. Cancel.
Come on, power plant. Yes, I could, like, see the I could feel the steam from my past self emitting from my ears to try and figure that one out right there. But now, like, that... Alright, I have said this game's graphics have aged pretty well. The water has not. That looks like friggin' asphalt. Oh no, why? Why? I don't want to get nuked again. And this is just me keeping an eye on things like, yep, there's a flak trooper. Let's get out of here. And he's gonna hang out over there.
Our base is under attack.
Damn it. Put the power plant way over there.
Building.
Rude. Frickin' rude. This is, if nothing else, like, I would do so much better than, like, not again. Not again. At least they drop it in predictable places. Catastrophic lightning storm approaching. Great.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
You know what would be super handy? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
New construction options. Building.
Oh boy, so yeah, like this again, reminder, this is 3 easy AIs doing this to me. I would not survive medium. And that's okay. Because RTS games are hard and this one's 25 years old. I would say I'm 25 years out of practice, but I don't actually remember what year I played this for the first time. So yeah, this is definitely some people's favorite CNC, because, like, you know, it's got style, it's got zing-zing. And I do remember ages ago when I did RTS commentary, which now that I remember, I did manage to set up teams properly for that one, so I don't know what happened here. Man. Knowing me, like, I didn't see it watching it back right now, but, my god, like, but like, you know, like, it's something, I know it's something obvious that I've just missed. My Rocketeers are the only things saving my butt right now.
Structure sold.
Gotta sell all the stuff. Gotta sell all the stuff for an ore refinery. Thank goodness that feature actually saved my bacon here. So yeah, you're watching this. Have you ever gotten your butt kicked by by an old ass game? Because I certainly have. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh dearie dearie me. Oh you assholes!
Our base is under attack.
Please fumble your way over to the correct place.
Our base is under
Oh
attack.
man. This is easy AI, I will remind you, and the AI is smart enough to go straight for the construction yard. I mean, makes sense. Wouldn't want to be too easy, would ya? You wouldn't want the game to be too easy. Dearie, dearie me.
Building.
And like, I don't know why I'm building a barracks now. Probably shouldn't be, but...
Construction complete.
Also, I don't know what... I heard gunfire over there, and I'm not sure what happened. And at this point, I just want to cost my enemies some materials. In hindsight, I like... Knowing the map probably would have helped, because I could have, like, snuck Rocketeers over to... Right over the mineral fields and, like, murdered all their stuff. Right, so I'm just putting stuff way over there, spreading out stuff a lot. And... Ore refinery or Air Force Command. At this point, ore refinery, because we're just gonna need enough of them to like, you know, compensate for all the stuff we got. And it's like, I see you there, you Iron Curtain bastards. You are not coming to my house and doing stuff. It is an interesting decision there. That this game, like, you know, once you reveal Fog of War, it's like permanently revealed. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not sure that's... Wouldn't we say that's the best thing? I think the vast majority of RTS games don't do that for good reason, because then, like, that's it. You know what the base is like. Yeah, you know, like, putting the ore refineries way far apart now. To my credit, I am learning. Oh yeah, those aren't friendly jets. Oi! You're going for my harvester. That's rude. That's against the rules of war. Yes, I've gone for everyone else's harvester. What about it? I'm allowed. I'm the human here. I get special treatment. Human entitlement. Human privilege.
Building.
And Air Force Command again. Because, like, I don't have my frickin' radar. Oh, no.
Insufficient funds.
Also, looking down at the timer there, there's still like 40 seconds to go there on the missile thing, so I could have destroyed it. I really could have. Oh, don't you dare with that! Don't you dare with that terror drone nonsense! How dare you! Things blow up in a very satisfactory way here.
Construction complete.
Man.
Warning. Nuclear
Of course. I don't even look.
Warning. Lightning storm created.
Of course. Where are you aiming for? Right there. You suck.
Unit lost.
And right there. See, this is why I swear I'm still, like, really now. Why did the AI, like, automatically, like, I don't know, like, is there an in-game diplomacy thing and the AI just coordinated? This is where the robot revolution actually started. Like, with this AI just being like, if we have the chance, we all gang up on the human. Them's the rules. And this is where I learned that you can actually kill flak troopers if you outmass them enough. Hello.
Chronosphere activated.
Mother of God, the chronosphere!
Our base is under attack.
Time nonsense. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this game? Honestly, super fun. What am I complaining about? Also, that one frickin' tank.
Building.
At that point, you might have noticed I gave up on repairing that barracks and just assumed that I would need to rebuild it. But then again, hey! Positivity! I was positively surprised? Wow. Should never say surprised in that with that inflection again. At this point, I just want to kill. I just want to kill. I just want to kill. I want to kill. Kill. So yeah, like if you're thinking like I shouldn't be so proud of myself for like taking on easy AI, well then you got a point, but also I legitimately thought I was going to lose this one. Round about the second time I got nuked. That's generally the feeling when you get nuked. Is like, right, well, I've probably lost now, right? And yes, finally we get to destroy the...
Unit promoted.
What the hell happened there? Thank goodness for... Thank goodness for more than 3, less than 5. Alright. Alrighty. Rocketeers saving my bacon. Saving my delicious, crunchy bacon.
Construction complete.
Don't eat bacon, it's very bad for you. Rocketeers are just amazing, man. Why would you build anything else? Certainly not worth it building the bloody Harriers, because when the airbase gets destroyed, well, that's it, isn't it? Like, they frickin' die. They die! And they have 1 missile.
Unit ready.
Note to self, never build Harriers again. Not worth it. Too much micromanagement required. Right, where go? There go! Ore refinery. Get all that sweet mun. Sweet mun. Okay, so you notice that we are recovering very slow. I don't know how I managed to, like, just selling stuff, I guess. But your lesson learned is, like in CSE games, you gotta, on the one hand, compact base, a lot easier to, like, defend, I suppose? But at the same time, yeah, like, harder to think. I'm trying to remember if, like, whoop, that is a Patriot missile. Rude. Right, I'm trying to remember if the Allied... Do they have artillery? I think they have prism tanks, and that's their artillery. Oh, the goddamn chromosphere. Whee! Now we're doing bombing runs. Ah, boy. And the music. You can't forget the music. What have I been talking about this whole time? I don't even know. But anyway.
Building.
Okay, will I recommend Red Alert 2 to anyone who has never played it before? Yes, actually. Just be aware on easy difficulty the AI will do stuff to you. Or maybe I goofed it. I'm doubting my own sanity. I'm gonna need to check the footage again to see if actually I set it on medium by accident.
Construction complete.
Maybe I'm stupid. Or maybe they just get harder when they team up on you. I don't know. And putting pillboxes here, there, and there. Frickin' chronosphere. We die, you bastards. We. I just want to spam planes. Is that so hard? I actually want to try this exact setup again, just with super weapons turned off.
Lightning storm created.
Mother of pearl. And at that point, I'm like, yep, time to move the Rocketeers. Move everything out of here. Yep.
Low power.
And that's when I confirmed that, like,
Unit ready.
you bastards. Rude! Controlling the weather. How dare you? Why did you build the barracks first? You've got low power, you stupid. Oh, well. Also, power plants are cheaper. Time is running out. That's a fun little quirky thing right there. Like I mentioned before, like these old CNC games, they're like they've got more personality than other games that are trying to imitate them. That's one example. It's just you got like random voiceovers in the soundtrack as time is running out. It's a nuclear device. Yes, in fact. Right, I'm sick and tired. Oh, you rude bastards. You rude dudes. Right, this is where I sneak rocket. Actually, I'm thinking like the first time my allied warm-up match, I did like sneak Rocketeers around the back of their base. So honestly, that's probably a valid tactic for the most part. Can't imagine how it wouldn't be. And I'm still like futilely trying to make Black Eagles because Black Eagles are fun. Whee! Kill the harvesters, kill the harvesters, kill the harvesters. Kill those harvesters. Honestly, should have just camped rocketeers over here to kill harvesters. So rude, so rude. Okay, it's all good. Head back over here, guys. Now, how would this game have worked differently if I'd had allies? The Americans over there on the opposite side of the map. Look at these guys, they're absolutely allied. What the hell? How did I do... I need to go back and check the footage, because I literally watched this again. I was there, I played it, and then it was a setting off to the left, wasn't it? It must have been. Like, have I goofed? Like, now I'm going insane. It is minute 36 of this commentary, and I'm losing my mind. I'm thinking, I must have goofed. I must have. There's no way they released this game with the option, with, like, no option to, like, set teams properly, right? Like, or is it just random? Why would it be random? I'm gonna sound like such a crazy person. Like such a silly billy. Oh boy. Now I want to play Command & Conquer 3 again, because that was good.
Construction complete.
Yay. Okay. Yes. Oh.
Our base is under attack.
Yay! Die.
Unit promoted.
Die, you frickin' chronosphere bastards. It is interesting thinking to thinking back to 8-bit armies and stuff like that, and how that's like not a rip-off, but like trying to be like next CNC, I suppose. But oh my god, bastards! Squish, squish, squish. That's a classic CNC thing, running over infantry.
Construction complete.
Man, I'm just reminiscing at this point because I was like, yes, it's coming back. We're making it. It's coming back. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's there. Woo! That's another thing from the 2000s, which I guess is still going. I guess Command & Conquer is still going in the sense that there's still like a pretty small community of like dudes and dudettes and dude and dudette indeterminate who are like keeping it going, I guess, keeping the community going. I need to go play the Battle for Middle-earth again, actually, because there's an all-in-one launcher, like, the community essentially made it a free-to-play game, which is awesome.
Warning. Lightning storm created.
Oh, frickin' lightning storms. Move away.
Construction complete.
What got destroyed? You bastards. Well, at least it wasn't my... It was my barracks again. It was always my frickin' barracks.
Building.
Seriously, I need to turn off the super weapons, because, man, like, the way I like to play games is, like, quite defensive, so... Oh, boy. Man, just like a whole mob of Rocketeers does absolutely silly amounts of damage. It is hilarious in hindsight just how much, like, how incredibly fragile the buildings in these games are, because this is not realistic. I don't know what those, little fellas are armed with. It sure as hell isn't enough to, like, slap a building. Deploy, you bastards. Also, I don't know any hotkeys for this game, so that's embarrassing. At this point, I'm like, you know what? We're heading back here. I forget what that thing is. What is that sticky uppy thing? I don't think I ever built, like... Wow, I did not play this game right. You don't have enough air defense. This is probably like the easy AI whoopsie-doodle kind of thing, because they just... Oh, right, it was always the Americans dropping stuff on me. I thought they'd actually captured buildings and stuff like that. Maybe that's an easy AI thing, is that they don't capture buildings. Although, honestly, I can't tell. What should I be looking for? The color? Alright, look at that. I've just managed to do stuff. I don't know what that thing is, but I'm gonna destroy it. Take that.
Promoted.
Whee! Take that. Take that, you big blue meanie.
New construction
At this point, I
options.
could probably just... Right, I think I send this grizzly to their death, and I really don't mean to. Because that's probably quite rude. Note to self, never fight the Americans again. Take that out of context. But yeah, in this particular case, it's because they keep dropping paratroopers on you, and that's annoying. Although, wait a minute, does it cost anything to do that?
Our base is under attack.
Retreat! Wow, you put your dudes
Building.
in exactly the wrong place. Although, honestly, I think that
Construction complete.
like particular trick of like just dropping paratroopers over there might be a lot better than the frickin' Black Eagles. I thought the Black Eagles were good.
Base is under attack.
Run them over. Oh, that sound effect. That's hilarious and cool.
Construction complete.
Whee! Time to slaughter conscripts. Captain Jetpack Man. Captain Jetpack Man.
New construction options.
Hello?
Unit reporting. Weapon ready.
At this point, I'm just like sick of this Iron Curtain. I'm sick of these AI making fools of me. They're making fools out of me. And I think, yeah, it's mostly the allies I want to deal with because, quite frankly, I am sick of bad weather reports.
Battery point established.
Sick of it.
Unit reporting.
Sick of it.
Weapon ready. All fired.
All I want to be... I think this is... I forget what... Right, and here's the annoying thing. How they managed to repair faster than that little dude, I don't know.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Sir, yes, sir.
At this point, I'm like, you know what? Let's actually get some ground vehicles because we need it badly.
Ready to roll.
Yeah, I don't know why, but the IFVs in Red Alert 2 are just so much, they feel much more useful than in Red Alert 3,
Unit ready.
which I should also play again, because that's fun. Oh, the goddamn frickin' Americans and their paratroopers, jeez.
Building.
Whee!
Unit lost.
Unit lost?
Base is under
What?
attack.
Yes! Yes!
Complete.
Die!
Closing in.
Construction complete.
Whee! Ah, boy. Oh, lordy, it's like, you know, if I sound tired, it's because, like... It's because I am. But also, I mean, like...
Building.
Trying to relearn how to do a game, like, on the fly, when there's pressure of recording it, I don't recommend it. As hilarious as it might be. Then we get to kill the Americans. Don't take that out of context. I'm a good boy. I don't actually want to kill anybody. Except virtually in video game land. I don't recognize the buildings here. I didn't even build, like, frickin' battle labs and stuff. I mean, literally building one right now. Man, I would have so much more fun. Well, this would have been a lot easier if they didn't build super weapons, so... That's my bad.
Reporting. Good to go.
That's my bad.
Construction complete.
Whee!
New construction options.
And ore purifier. I forget what that does. You know what? I should, if there's an in-game manual, I should go find it, man, because it's like, I need it. I need it. You can destroy those buildings, past border.
Unit
It's fine.
promoted.
Yay! Rocketeers are promoted again.
Player
Hooray!
defeated.
Yay! That is one Soviet thing, one Allied thing down. It is so confusing, like, calling them, like, the Allies, when they're not your allies in a game. What should I just should call them the Blues and the Reds. 1 blue down, 1 red to go.
On our way, sir.
Yay! Also spies and Chrono Legionnaires.
Pushing away. Ready.
Chrono Legionnaires might be frickin' broken, actually. Because they can just teleport across the entire map. Or not. I think the balance for this game was worked out a long time ago. And it's way too late to complain about it now. Like, way too late.
Destination, Commander. Ready to roll.
Whee! Yay, moving, and finally you've got tanks on the go.
Ready to roll.
Whee! Also, like, it is funny how the voice lines for the vehicles are all basically the
Unit
same.
promoted.
It's a bummer, but what you gonna do?
Unit lost.
Wow. You just do that.
Destination, Commander.
Okay then. We are taking on the Russians. I can't tell if that sentry guns do. That's a lot of rhinos. Oops.
Ready.
Oopsie daisy.
Unit lost.
Whee! And my Rocketeers are doing their best thing over there. So,
promoted.
you know what's a good idea in a real-time strategy game? Having an actual frickin' strategy. That's probably a good move, you know. I think I kind of fumbled my way to victory here, but like, honestly, it might do me the power of good in the future to like just read up on like the basic strategy before doing these recordings, because I almost got humiliated by the easiest difficulty. And that's okay, because like, frankly, that'll be funny. How many YouTube videos do you know of where someone willingly put up footage of them getting their ass kicked by AI on the easiest setting? Uh-oh. That's a lot of tanks. That is a lot of tanks, comrade.
Unit lost.
Oh, and that one tank was survived from the very start of the game, and now it's dead. Now it is dead. Also, I forget what the infantry combinations for the IFV are. I remember... What does the spy do?
Training.
I forget, like, I need to go check that up. See, this is the kind of stuff I should have looked up before recording this, you know?
Unit ready.
Yay, and Rocketeers can just go absolutely ham. Hooray! Ham and cheese! Flying men! When in doubt, send in the flying people. Flying people are hilarious and cool. Yay! I do like how the repair IFV is literally just, it's got a giant wrench out of it, and that's it. That's so funny.
You are
Yay!
victorious.
We frickin' did it! We did it, Reddit. Oh man, that was 150 kills. Deacon's Christmas. Alright. Wow. Also, by the way, I didn't speed up the footage because that would make the music sound weird, and I would not do that to you or myself. So yeah, there you go. That's Red Alert 2. Accidentally setting 3 easy AIs on a team against me, and somehow I pulled through. So, let me know your RTS misadventures if you've had any, and if you haven't had any, well, go get some. It's actually quite fun. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I'll see you next time in RTS commentary, whatever game comes next. Farewell!